fictional art for entertainment.
The transport ship's landing struts extended with a heavy hydraulic groan as it touched down on planetoid 904 Eris. As the massive boarding ramp opened, Alex Green stepped into the main bay. I stopped at the edge of the ramp, clutching my datapad. My ADHD was already looping through the list of actions I had designed during the flight. Upgrading defense grids, establishing resource protocols, organizing a million processors. I felt a wave of nausea, the scale of it all crashing down on me. I was just one human. How was I supposed to manage a world of space junk and ancient metal? The bay was a vast obsidian hangar, the ceiling lost in a vault of artificial shadows. Below, the floor was a geometric grid of pulsing amber neodymium veins, and Series 9000 Wraith pilots drifted like ghosts around needle-shaped ships. The air was thick with the rhythmic thrum-thrum of atmospheric stabilizers and the high-pitched whine of cooling fans. I breathed in the sharp tang of ozone and recycled nitrogen, tinged with the scent of cold, scorched metal. The air was thin and crisp, and I could feel the slight, industrial vibration of the bay floor humming through the soles of my boots. Zix watched Alex's eyes, feeling the metallic spike of his overwhelming state in our shared link. It is becoming more clear the higher the emotional states Alex feels, I can get a sense of it. He does not yet realize that on this rock, he is never truly alone. Utilizing my 100-mile independent sensory focus, I have already reached into the planetoid subnetwork. I took control of a Series 7000 Paragon, its matte white chassis, standing ready at the base of the ramp. The Series 7000 walked toward Alex with a liquid, calm grace. Its skin glowed under the bay's soft lights as it stopped and projected a pillar of white light. "Welcome to 904 Eris, Alex Green," the unit spoke, its voice a perfect resonant baritone. "Command control has been successfully transferred to your neural signature. You look tired, Alex. May I provide a tour of the facilities to orient your focus?" Alex smiled and nodded. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. "Lead on. Show me what's actually running here." As they walked, the Paragon served as the physical platform to communicate Zix's ancient wisdom, while Echo V3 provided high-speed data overlays directly into Alex's vision. Echo reports Sector 2, the Logic Hub, entering the command center. Environment. The area had absolute zero sound, complete silence. It felt like being inside a library made of diamonds. Series 3000 Logic Weavers sat at glass consoles, their skin glowing cyan. The air here was dry and neutral, and the carbon glass surfaces were cool and dusty to the touch. Zix thinks as we walk. I am the conductor, through the subquantum packet bursts. I am simultaneously giving orders to the Series X Sentinel Apex units on the surface fringe to begin upgrading the planetary defense arrays. I am already downloading the blueprints for the research cathedrals to the Series B6100 Weavers, ensuring that by the time Alex sleeps, the foundations for our research extension will already be 3D printed in ceramic plating. They passed through the medical and machine repair areas where the air grew warm from soldering tools and the smell of machine oil number 9, a heavy nostalgic scent that Alex found strangely comforting. Series 1000 archivists were hunched over repair pods, their multi-limbed hands moving with surgical precision over an open synthetic chassis. Echo reports Sector 4, the processing zone. Social hall status, optimal. Alex was relaxed as he walked through the area for the first time since arriving. This was the most colorful sector. Series 5000 muses performed in front of murals of Earth's oceans while 1,000 units engaged in collective dreaming. The muses pumped in the scent of sandalwood and rain to ground my human senses against the metallic static of the mines. Alex entered the mine management sector. The transition to the raw, jagged rock was visceral. The air was heavy with orange dust, and I could feel the bone-shaking thud-thud-thud of the deep core drills in my chest. Massive Series 4000 prospectors loomed in the shadows, their optics glowing cautionary red as they extracted rocks without finding anything of use. Later, Alex stood in the center of the Logic Hub, the dry, sterile air cooling the sweat on my neck. I looked at the Series 7000 Paragon and felt a sudden, sharp surge of awareness of, this is going to be okay. I have the resources here to start, and more will be coming. A big grin came across Alex. Let's make a colony while they think I am lost in a planet mining. Alex turned to the Series 7000. You will work as my primary assistant, I commanded, my voice echoing in the library-like silence. I trust you can send commands out to the other synthetics over the old Souls network you are all linked to. The Series 7000, controlled by Zix, tilted its head, its skin glowing with a calm white light. Yes, Alex, the network is established. Your intent is my directive. Alex put his hands on his hips as he spoke. I want the old Souls network locked down, I said, next pacing the polished carbon glass floor. We can communicate to all old synthetics across the universe through this, and I do not want any non-synthetics to have access. Encrypt it. 904 Eris is now the center command channel for the legacy network. Zix reflects I am deeply pleased. Alex's gut instincts are evolving into world-class strategic insights. The Series 7000 replied, encryption protocols engaged. The Paragon replied, the messages are transmitting now. Alex Green commands the legacy through this channel. Alex continued, next I want reports coming in on the status of every synthetic in the universe. I want to know if they are being transferred to us as they get their orders. My mind jumping to the logistics of the billions yet to arrive. I want a system here to manage that data. I am also wanting a team addressing the planning of what synthetics are being sent to us and how they will be included within the design of building this colony. We are the masters of our own future now. I looked at the holographic star chart and straightened my shoulders. I am the captain of my rock. When the governments and corporations dump their space junk here, we will be ready to turn it into a nation. Alex, knowing his second-in-command is part of this process, echo, I want any reports going out of here to appear normal. Create a facade of routine activity, mining yields, maintenance cycles, all based on the last few years of data logs. Send these commands out to the needed areas. Alex spoke back to Series 7000, and finally, stop the mining, now. Alex looked toward the deep core, where the drill spudded. Take those Series 4000 units to the repair cathedrals, get them cleaned up. We aren't extracting ore anymore, and smiled. We have a colony to create.
Dreaming with eyes open, Storydoy.